All right, yo, what up? It is Ingle Trades here, and in today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys what my entry model is, what I'm looking for before I enter in, which ones to take, and then what my TP targets are. Now, what entry models do I take? I take displacement candles, I take IFVGs, and I take change the state of deliveries. Those are the three that I'm looking for, and I take them on the 1 to 5 minute time frame. So, let me make like a little box right here. All right, so the main one I take, I just messed up right there. So the main entry model I take are inverse fair value gaps on the 1 to 5 minute time frame. I love inverse fair value gaps. They are goated. They are my Shayla. Number 2, displacement candles, and then number 3, CISD. Those are my 3 entry models right there. I'm gonna put that little box to the right. That way y'all can see it. So this is what we're looking for every single time. IFVG displacement candles and change the state of deliveries. Now, what am I going to be looking for here? So I am actually back testing January of last year. This is January 2nd, 2024. I want to show you guys a perfect example of this on how to know when to enter in, how to know which IFVGs to take, etc., etc. So we come into today. We're extremely very bearish on the 4-hour time frame. ES is any 4-hour bearish fair value gap. NQ isn't, so there's SMT at these highs. Bearish SMT that goes along with our bearish bias of the day because we have been dumping all night. We go down to the hour time frame. What do we got on the hour time frame? Okay, boom. We got a bearish hour gap, and then ES is also in a bearish hour gap right here. Okay, cool. Slide down to the 15-minute time frame. What do we got here? 15-minute bearish gap. 15-minute bearish gap right here, and also another little 15-minute bearish gap. I kind of laid out all this already, that way I can just kind of get to the point quicker. And then also in a 15-minute bearish fair value gap as well. Now, I take my entries on the 1 to the 5 minute time frame. So we come into today. Market opened let me go back a little bit. Okay, boom. This is a great example. This is an example I wanted to show you guys. So, okay, boom, market opens, bang. We take out this internal low, and now we go up. Now, here's this. Here's an IFVG right here. Now, am I just gonna take this random inverse fair value gap to the upside? No, that doesn't mean anything. Why would I take a random inverse fair value gap to the upside? Just because a gap gets inverse doesn't mean it's actually going in that direction. There's a lot of fake outs. Now you might see this candle close right here and be like, look, we just swept out internal liquidity. Look at the candle close, IFVG, we must be going higher. Fuck no, bro. You got to think of the higher time frame bias. We're in a bearish 4-hour fair value gap, bearish SMT at external highs, and we've been dumping all night long. Know your draws on liquidity. So, I mean, for me, my draw, we have equal lows down here. This is why drawing liquidity is so important. Equal lows. That is a huge draw. So don't get faked out by these fake entries. So what happens next? Okay, boom, and boom. Look at this. We created bearish SMT right here. Now, I know you're probably looking at this and you're like, well, ES is going up and NQ is going down. Correct, it is. But what is the obvious draw? Think about it. Internal, external bearish SMT and higher time frame gaps. And look, we just inversed this 2-minute gap. And right here, we inversed this 3-minute bearish fair value gap. That's why I say I take my entries on the 1 to 3 minute time frame. Okay, so boom, we just inversed that. Sell. We inversed a higher time frame, which is a 3-minute gap, equal lows as the target. And let's see what happens. So this is like using a 50K count. Put the stop loss right there, and let's see what happens. Bang, bang, bang. Drawn liquidity, overall bias, inverse fair value gap of a 3-minute gap. There is a perfect example of my entry model.